Hey there YouTubes, this is Grimweird coming at you with a video on the Trove Alpha. Trove is a new building block style game from Trion, the makers of RIFT and Defiance. And we're looking about, as the sun is coming up, we're looking about in the closed alpha. It's still extremely early in the development here. They have no non-disclosure agreement, no NDA, and they've encouraged people to partake in the development of this game. And I think basically it's going to end up being, you have these little avatars. Currently my guy is a warrior running around with a sword. We open up my bags, you can see there's a variety of swords and clubs and interesting stuff. So this is the kind of loot I've been picking up, is just a variety of swords and clubs and maces. And I'm using the very evil sword because it has the biggest damage. And for other gear, there are, so far I've found emblems and crystals. And at the moment I've just been using anything that increases my physical damage because I like hitting hard. So you can get loot drops from monsters and from treasure chests that spawn around the world. And there's also you can pick up bombs and healing potions, and you can also pick up, I think, you can harvest things. There are iron nodes and flame petal nodes and little plants or little bottles that you whack them and a bunch of empty bottles come out. So there's definitely going to be some crafting and some harvesting. I don't think that stuff is really in yet. Again, very early in closed alpha. So the world, you can see we've got different biomes. We've got like a desert biome over here with what looks like big skeleton bones and whatnot. And in the frost biome you have sort of I don't know, it's giving me sort of a Star Wars vibe because you got the big bones in the desert like on Tatooine. And over here you you have things that look like little towers and whatnot, like in Hoth. And then in the forest biome you have sort of all sorts of weird structures. But so far it's giving me that kind of a vibe. There's no textures on the blocks right now. I assume they're going to be adding textures, but I'm not sure. So what can I do? I'm a warrior class, which is I think the only class they've got right now. My left click has a swing that doesn't cost any energy, which is the yellow bar beneath me. Then my right mouse button is like a cone, heavy damage, wind up, power attack, and it does use up my energy, which is the yellow bar. Then I've also got a little sort of charge attack, which uses up quite a bit of energy and also destroys things at the end of it. And then I've also currently, my Q button will take a little energy and get rid of a block, which can be handy for just making yourself some stairs or clearing away some debris. And then R is throwing bombs, and you get bombs from creatures as loot. And then T is currently a healing potion. The red bar is my health, and I can instantly pop a healing potion in combat if I'm getting low. Then if I hit tab, I can go over to building mode, and right click becomes subtract, and do something a different color. There you go. Don't eat the yellow snow. And so my left click becomes build or add a block. And you can do this kind of things like you would in Minecraft. Build yourself little towers and strange things. There's currently no falling damage. I don't know if there's gonna be falling damage. I'm not going to show you a lot of the building because I don't really have anything to build and it takes a long time. But you can get the picture. You've got all sorts of different colored cubes and you will just be able to hit 6, 7, 8, 4, 3, 2, and various colored blocks that I could build something. So yeah, let's go fight some more stuff because that's sort of fun. Currently it seems like the frost biome has the harder monsters. Oh, and there's a treasure chest being guarded by a couple monsters, so let's start with these guys. I'm going to see if I can tab back into adventure mode and get this guy's attention with a bomb. Get some nice knockback going. And I killed him. I like the way the body parts de-res. That's sort of fun. And then I can either loot one of these at a time by mousing over and tapping E, or I can hold E to vacuum up everything around me. These guys are sort of tough, so let's start out, start out with bombs. These guys have like a little punching glove that comes out of them. Where'd he go? Back. And there's a sword and some bombs. We'll vacuum all that up. Or equipment, see what kind of... Whoa! A ninja bot. Okay. So what was I doing? Oh yes, I hit B to open my bags and was going to mouse over this. Bleh, much less damage. Give me the very evil sword. I like damage. So here are... I whack this with my mouse key and nothing came out of it. When things are partially embedded in the terrain, sometimes the loot disappears, so I should have done that. I should have excavated around that box before I opened it. Let's look around a bit and see if we can find some more trouble to get into. Here's another one of these. Now again, just to be safe with this guy, I will hit Q. Make sure it's not embedded here. And open it. And there it is. An obsidian ripper. And it automatically equipped it for me, but I'm not sure I want it automatically equipped. Oh, physical damage 1. Get that weak sauce out of here. Back to the very evil sword. difficult fighting on terrain like that. Actually took some serious damage. Go ahead and use a health pot because I want to go fight these guys. They have some healthy knockback there. But so do I. Let's see what I looted. An odorous hacker. Well, anyway, what else could I show you? Let's run over to the desert biome real quick and look at some different monsters. And see if we can find a harvesting node, just so you have an idea of what those look like so far. I think it's currently a bug that you can sort of hop up the sides of structures like this. And I even used Q to destroy things when I hit a ledge I couldn't jump up through. But this sort of gives you an idea of what things look like when you're way up on top of the world. It's sometimes nice to get yourself a little height and scope out the terrain. I'm not sure if things have loaded for me yet in this biome, but it's good to get up here, and you can see back there where those things I built, the little yellow tower, and where I was showing you the different colors of stuff way off there in the distance. Yahoo! Let's see if we can find some trouble to get into. I think really the only thing left I wanted to show you people would be a harvesting node if I can spot one. Again, I'm not even sure that crafting is in the game yet, and I think they've only got, like, you know, one, maybe 3 different crafting nodes in the game so far. But the other thing I could show you is what some of the desert critters look like, but they're not really loading up quite yet. There we go. I like fighting these guys. Ooh, all sorts of loot. And there's our harvesting node. Back here. So he actually knocked me back into an iron harvesting mode. So here's some iron ore. Vacuum that up. Here's another critter. Here's another harvesting mode over here. The hit it, and out pops a bunch of flame petals. Hold E to harvest them up. So there you go. Now you've seen the harvestables and seen a few more monsters. And oh, okay, I'll fight this guy because. Pick it up and find out. A tough crystal. It's a nice tough crystal, but I like sharp crystals because I like hitting hard. Alright, now that really is probably about all I want to show you.